Inter Milan get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? It is sizzling beautifully here, and of course, as always, it is overlooked by the grand murals of the great man who lends this venue his name. We are always here in the presence of true magnificence. And as you can see, we've already started here. Van Basten. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And it's Pedri. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, a player I've been looking at for quite a while now, Peter, is that...
It's Van Basten! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Van Basten deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Rodri is there, and he can pick it up. Van Basten. That's the keeper's ball. Can he get on the end of this? Out for a throw. Nicely weighted ball. That's a lovely, neat pass. Nakata. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Spread it left. Great vision. Isak. Big header! It's in! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Nakata with... He's got two! They've done it! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Oh, that's a key interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Can he finish? Goal! Inter! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Inter Milan take the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And now the breakaway. Pedri gets a foot in here. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. And that pass just didn't quite work. Saka. Oh, it's Van Basten. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of Nunez! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Vinicius Junior. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. What a throw in. Adams. Alexander-Arnold. Vinicius Junior.
it's Palmer.
Nakata. Now this could be a chance. Palmer! Oh, it's fallen loose again! He's scored! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
And with that, the hat. Here's a chance! Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Khan sends that a long way.
And it's Alexander-Arnold.
Foot in. Darwin constantly looking for the ball into the box. Saka. Nakata, who crossed in early.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Nakata. Beckham. Now it's Torres. Aimed beyond the defence. And there's the end of the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far, I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
In a blue hat,
That has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1.
substitution.
And we're off again. Beckham. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Van Basten. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder.
Has a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Pedri. Short changes him with that pass. And this is Torres. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Lexington clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And here's Isak. Van Basten. Knocks it into space. And it's Pedri. Nakata. Pedri. Shot goal! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Big chance! In he goes again. And yes, it's there! And that was his 20th goal for this team. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Number 15.
Inter Milan are having a ball here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Parma did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Tries to play it through. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Now it's Van Basten. Kimmich. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Van Basten. He's gone for goal! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.